So I'm sure many of you guys know last week Nintendo held a Nintendo Direct event and they shared with us some really cool announcements. Showed some sneak peeks of some upcoming games, gave us some release dates of some games we've been anticipating. Of course, they talked about amiibos, but the thing that really interests me was the Smash news. So Nintendo has opened a site that allows us gamers to go onto it and request Smash Brother characters for future possible DLC. That's awesome. Given the fact that I'm so excited, I thought I'd share with you 5 characters that I would love to see in Smash Brothers as DLC. So coming in at number 5 is the nameless Karate Man from the Rhythm Heaven games. This Karate Man is featured in pretty much all of the Rhythm Heaven games, and it's one of my favorite mini games in this series. I mean, it makes sense to have this karate guy in the Smash Brothers games just because, hello, he already does karate, so he's well versed in defending himself and beating up on people. Plus, he's in a rhythm game, and the music in the Smash Brother game is pretty awesome, so I think he'll fit right in. Coming in at number 4 is none other than Waluigi. And it's kind of weird. I don't know why Nintendo doesn't pay too much attention to Waluigi. I think he's an awesome character. He hasn't been, if I'm not mistaken, he hasn't been in any Smash Brother games as a playable character. I know he's an assist trophy and stuff like that, but I actually want to play as Waluigi. Like I said, he's awesome. He's a trickster, he cheats, and he's just pure evil. And if you ask me, those are perfect characteristics to be successful in a Smash Brothers game. Just saying. Number 3 is rightfully going to go to Daisy. If you ask me, she's the best princess in the Mario series, and she doesn't get enough attention. I mean, this is another character that doesn't get enough credit. She is a princess, okay? But I feel like Daisy isn't as girly as Princess Peach and even Rosalita. I mean, she's not afraid to get her hands dirty, and I'd love to see how they would implement her into a fighting game. Seriously, I mean, what's the excuse, Nintendo? You got the other princesses in there. Show Daisy some love. Coming in at number 2 is KK Slider from the beloved Animal Crossing series. He's my favorite character in this series just because he's so smooth and laid back. I mean, he's talented, he plays an instrument, and he can also, you know, be a DJ at night. Whatever you need. But I think it'll be cool to play as KK Slider in a Smash Brothers game. I don't know, maybe he could strum on his guitar a little bit and make someone go to sleep and then totally just like pound on them. Or I don't know, maybe throw some records or I don't know, do something. I'm sure they could be creative with that one. And finally, we're at number 1, the character I would love to see the most in this Smash Brothers game. None other than Professor Layton. Gosh, you know, he's one of my favorite characters for the same reason as KK Slider. He's so laid back and smooth, but Professor Layton's a little bit different. He's intelligent, he's smart, and I'm not quite sure how they could implement him into this Smash Brothers game. It would be a little weird because he doesn't seem like the type of person that's about fighting. He seems like more of a lover, not a fighter, but it could happen, right? I mean, I know Professor Layton pegs himself as a gentleman, but you know, sometimes gentlemen have to fight too. You know, they gotta get in there and duke it out a little bit. So those are the 5 characters that I would love to see put into Super Smash Brothers as DLC. It will be awesome. And I think it's awesome that Nintendo is actually reaching out to the fans and letting us feel like we're part of this game and part of this process. That's amazing. So now I'm going to turn it over to you guys. What characters would you love to see as DLC in Super Smash Brothers? Let me know in the comment box below or just leave a video response. Well, not even really a video response, but do a video about it. I'd love to watch it. I want to thank everyone for watching this video, and I'll check you next time.